Ready for this? Oh my goodness. This one has been living in there a very, very long time. I'm not going to need to eat for a week after this one.
Hello there. My name is Exhale from the channel Threads of Her, and today I wanted to show you a Dreadmaw Doom stack. Now, before we would begin, just to confirm, campaign difficulty it's on very hard, but this does not matter. Battle difficulty it's on very hard, and the AI stats modifier at the maximum. I will talk more lengthily about their stats and benefits at the end, but you can obviously see that I have the legendary Nurgle Norscan Lord here. The main benefit for them, the Dreadmaws, are the regeneration. And it's actually a horrible regeneration. But let's just see. We are going up against the Dark Elves. It's not the best army. I hoped a better one, but it's kind of, let's just say it's a 3 stack. It's a bit more than 3 stacks. It's heavily missile infantries, which I don't like that much, because I would have hoped for anti-large, so Blackguards of Nagarans would have been better. But it's, there are many shades in here and many armies, so it's already giving me a pretty quick victory in auto-resolve, and let's just test them out. I will obviously just try to use the Dreadmaws, so the heroes and the lords, if the lord would be targeted by them, then I probably will have to withdraw him if I can. But this is mostly about the Dreadmaws. And yes, they have barriers, which I will also explain at the end. So I don't think this army will be that good to test them out against, but I really tried it hard to get a good army for them without any cheating or mods. So this one is not hidden. Maybe he would be hidden down here, especially if I move, with the mouse ahead. Let's see how good they perform. I cannot see the enemy, sadly. So they could be down there or even up there. So let's just risk it, and I think they are there. Plus their reinforcements are also coming, from there. I will also try not to pause the battle that much. Actually, they are there. But, it's just inevitable, I think. Because using the Dreadmaws are really finicky. We could maybe divide our forces here. Because they are heavily looking for my troops, and I think they could also burst there. Yeah. The biggest damage they can get is the burst itself. And once they are out, now this is where you should, start using pause the game. Because this is really crap to use otherwise. But it's still doable, and the rest of the worms should also just pop. Can I pop? Yeah, I have one wrongly selected. Why cannot I pop? There. And yeah, their melee stats, in my opinion, are crap. And they already need to burrow there. Are you burrowing? Which one are you? Yeah, you can say. So their melee and their missiles also crap. Their only real benefit is the burrow ability. And that they are this rousing unit, which are hidden. They cause no disruption among the enemy lines, and we can immediately pop here. Come on, a bit more, okay, I'm gonna take that. And did you move? Yes, you move. So let's just put it there as well. So yeah, I think this army isn't that strong against them. Like a Sisters of Avalon Doomstack now, that would have been really good to test, because they also have insane resistances. 45% physical and 13% ward save. So those are really juicy there. So let's just try to move the worms, maybe even there. Or no, actually there, because this is the main battlefield. Make it burrow, so let's do one big jump there, destroy that unit entirely. But it takes them some time, yeah. And you really want to, you know, move them around it. Okay, that one is still hidden. Really want to move them in like groups. So you never really want to send them out alone. Once they are in position, you just pop. And they are not really that good against the lords themselves. And these guys, yeah, they cannot jump yet there. One of them could. Which one was it? That's the big question. And one of them did not pop at all. Okay, let's just take a bit more damage there. Yeah, you can pop. Right there. And there. Cannot. Yes. Pop. But this is their also biggest damage, the other popping ability. You can also jump over walls with this, so that's pretty juicy. Okay, let's try to burrow now with all of them if I can. Possibly we can. And there is one giant weakness with them, because if they are underground, they cannot regenerate. So I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. Their barrier should regenerate, so that does, but their HP doesn't, because I did a few tests with them before. And their HP is absolutely not regenerating underground. At least not with the horrible regeneration. I'm still not discovered. Okay, that's good. Oh, a bit more, bit more. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see, someone can jump or not. Yes, please. They really need to just manually click each and every one of them to jump, otherwise they are not that good. We have more. Ooh, that's juicy, that's juicy. But as you can see, they kind of perform quite well against missiles. But, you know, anti-large would be the best, so let's try to go this way. If I can pop in there. Bit more, bit more. Okay, that's kind of juicy. Come on, yes. As you can see, that unit is entirely dead. They will be surrounded there. I think they can quite hold in melee. Yeah, these ones need to burrow, all of them. All of them, all of them. Let's try to head down there. So we will see that they won't regenerate. You see? Yeah, regen is absolutely disabled there. So let's pop on their heads there. And you guys, you can actually jump, so let's do that, which is up there. Yeah, but the barriers, yeah, they do regenerate the barrier at least. I'm gonna show you how I got barrier on them. Just pop once more, yes. But now they are taking quite heavy damage there. Which is understandable. So far it was easy. And we still have, I mean, not that much actually. We actually killed someone there with the worms, or well, they killed it themselves. Let's burrow with these guys, because need the barriers up. These guys can still hold their ground, it seems, which is kind of nice. Let's burrow with these guys as well. Okay, so this one's taking heavy damage. That seems like that's because he's being fired, and this dude is actually anti-large. Yes, it is. Okay, okay. So yeah, they probably do suffer against anti-large more than the mammoths. And ooh, that's interesting. As soon as they went underground, their barrier immediately replenished. Like instantly. That's kinda good. Let's go that way there. Yeah, so this is their real strength. That they cause such a disruption among the enemy that the enemy just don't know how to deal with these ones. They are really impossible to kill. Well, I mean, they can be killed, that's not what I meant. They are really hard to counter. Because they can be probably killed, like the barrier is already going down there as well. And they are not regenerating once again while they are underground. We still have a few troops that did not come in. Did they found him? Yes, they did. Okay, so can I withdraw him? Yes, I can actually. Let's just withdraw all of them. So I will make mine. I mean, hopefully they won't rout. Hopefully they won't rout. Let's just burrow there once more. And it's also good because, you know, when they cause destruction, the enemy doesn't know who to focus on. So they want to go after your lords, but then they just gonna try to find the worms once you pop up. And then you go, you know, you're gonna pop up where the artillery is. So it's really difficult to counter these guys. They are completely, you know... And yeah, my balance of power definitely went down. So maybe let's do one big giant pop-up. I actually want a... Can I do it? Yes, I can. Yes, they are completely disoriented and damaged. Yeah, that's really, really good. Let's try to focus this area, because that hero is almost dead. Be good. Yes, but it seems like their barrier is... So the barrier goes down because they take some damage when they pop out. So this guy here is not anti-large, it's anti-infantry. Yes, but I think that one's also going down pretty quickly. Okay, let's try to jump away with a few of them, because this is definitely too much for me. Okay, there, there as well. Cannot jump that far. I'm just gonna do one big jump there, okay. Let's remove that group there. And the guard mode as well. Yeah, they were on guard mode the whole time, but usually I try to hold the ground, so that's why they are on guard mode. And if they are not in melee, they are actually firing, and their damage is actually pretty good, as you can see. 100 damage, 200 there, 4 kills I mean. But let's go down once more. We need to set up like so. Something like that. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, we still have things coming in. So there is a shade there. Let's speed this one up. Oh, interesting. What's going on? Oh, I must attack by land. Okay, that's... Okay, that's bad. What's this? Okay. Okay, so at least we learned that something, because they probably work like, you know, flying unit. So someone must always be, you know, on the ground. Okay. Okay, well, at least, you know, we learned something there. Yeah, I will probably not cut this one out. Because, you know, you learn from mistakes. But they should, since, you know, they should probably run away, because that's their ability, that they are going to, you know, run away. But we're gonna see if, you know, they actually did. But you know, the damage so far on them is pretty damn good, I think. It's pretty good. Well, so it was a defeat after all.
Back away, children.
So let's see, maybe Malekith would attack us, because this is Malekith right here. I would have liked that if he attacks us. So hopefully, let's see, please Malekith. Okay, I think they might, But let it be Malekith, please. Oh no. Yeah, the worms didn't run away. Yeah, they didn't. I think I will just auto this one. I mean, I'm gonna take huge casualties there. Yeah, let me just fight this one quickly. I'm gonna cut this part out. So let's hope a Malekith attack now. Hopefully. I don't know why they don't want Malekith to attack me. I just don't understand it. Seems like the worms actually did not run away, because that's one of their weakness, you know, that if they rout, they immediately just going to leave your armies, basically. But maybe because, you know, they routed at the same time, so you can actually protect them this way. Because, you know, if they rout while there are other troops on the field and, you know, the battle is still not over, that's when they're gonna permanently go away, I think. Okay, also let's just speed this one up. Let's see if the end turn we will be able to find a better, worthier opponent. Oh my goodness, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So, who can we attack? Okay, so all of those armies are damaged to the brink. Low turn is also crap.
I refuse.
Well, it is pretty strong, right? I mean, not that much.
For I have new legions.
It does have barrier because of that, so I don't think this army would be good. But the garrison is still not replenished there.
This will fail. No. What is this foolishness?
Father Nurgle.
If I would attack these guys, what would happen?
Noble of Nagaroth. I should cut you
Let's do
down for
that.
wasting my time.
Think that's gonna be a better one.
This brings joy.
But let's try not to go to siege because they're gonna defend. So let's go after this one, and that will be 4 armies once more. Yes, but this is also a heroic victory, so let's see. So we have naturally stalkers, so I will keep these guys. Because they naturally stalk, but these ones need to go. And they will be withdrawn, basically, because I don't want those guys. Okay, I think let's just do it.
Father Nurgle withdraws.
And you should just run into the that corner. Okay, we'll also allow them, you know, to reinforce each other. So I will wait a bit. But they will probably find those guys there, waiting. Okay, so let's just go at them. Do we have black guards here? Oh, yes, we do. I think the worms will annihilate just a single unit of black guards. But let's see how they perform against them. And now I'm started to take heavy damage there. New forges jump as once. Okay, so we have everything. Magic on us, but that's more likely a debuff. Yes, so my armor and the weapon damage echoes is reduced. They also have really good, you know, like routing abilities. They cause so much, you know, terror, both terror and fear. They also have fire weakness, so that's not good. Yeah, this one's taking damage there, which is the Black Guards. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's just burrow. All of you guys. Try to pop there. Once you have burrowed. Okay, one of you did not burrow. Or I just lost that ability, that's not good. Yeah, so control group will be, you know, changed once you burrow. Seems like. So let's try to keep up that way. Where they are running. Yeah, the balance of power is not in the favor of us. For sure, the game thinks the Dreadnoughts are crap. Why they are not. I don't think my lords were found yet. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Yeah, so the damage still hasn't gone up that bad. The kills, I mean. Oops, I did not want to burrow there, but okay, whatever. Okay, you need to be put away, because otherwise it won't be no. Because I want to burrow at the same time, kinda. Let's just burrow. Okay, you can be put in there. Yeah, so the control group will be absolutely removed as well. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Well, this one's actually better, I think, down here. It seems to be they are, you know, doing good against cavalry, and they don't have any anti-infantry or anti-large bonuses. Yes, so they do struggle against single entities. This is what you want to do with them. You jump, you know, at the missiles so they cannot fire at you properly. So they need to either run away or be demolished by them, because they pretty much can handle. So this is once again Black Guard. This dude is actually winning so far. Now this one is not. Yeah, because you go up against the Lord there. Okay, that's too much. Let's get underground. And the control group will be resetted, right? No, it wasn't. But it looks all over the place. Okay, oh my goodness. Let's try to concentrate here our forces. You should also have a 360, you know, firing degree around them, but sometimes it doesn't work that well. Okay, let's burrow. And let's take them off guard mode as well. Their speed is kinda good, although it's a bit better than a giant one. So they will be inefficient in a forest here. Maybe you could jump, you know, with the two of them. So let's jump onto that Hydra's head. How much damage is that? It's barely anything, yeah. So like single entity jumps is... that's definitely not the way to go. Just a bit more, a bit more. Yes, I think they are actually kind of good, you know, melee fighters now. Because they do stand their ground. And that's it for the Dorkals. Goodbye. Actually, not all of them. This one is unbreakable. What the heck? Did you cast something on yourself? Why are you unbreakable? Okay, I gotta check this one out. Somehow you have unbreakable. But where do you get that from? It's not Anchor, it's Spellmaster. Which one is it? Why are you unbreakable? Why didn't you route? Everyone else did. That's weird. Why can't I see the unbreakable? I said their missile is not that strong though. So some of them did break, but some of them didn't. What the heck is this? Because that was the army losses, like... oh, it was probably Morati's army, the ones that got army lost. The Malakith's one didn't. Okay. At least we know that one as well. Let's beat this one up, because it will be boring as hell. So now they... okay, so that's it, yeah. I don't think I could have done a better battle there. But now I just wanted to show you what effects they have, or why are they this strong. Yeah, so once again, you know, they did kind of the exact same damage and kills the last time they did. I think their only weakness would be probably magical attacks, both melee or missile. Because they have really good, you know, physical resistance because of the heroes. And ward save from the red tree and the technology. So magical attacks would probably shred them. But I did not find, you know, a good stack for that. And single entities, yeah, they do struggle against single entities more than the war mammoths. But yeah, I definitely would have said they were crappier, but now, you know, they really held their ground in melee, I think. I did not expect them to be this good in melee. Because otherwise I would just use them as, you know, like I said, they sort of like a cavalry. You need to micromanage them and bait the enemy, like, you know, bait them. They are literally baits, like worms. But all in all, yeah, I think they are pretty damn good. But I don't think you should doomstack them, because doomstack is just... unless, you know, it's this specific lord, which we will discuss now. So we obviously have the Nurgle legendary lore that you can choose, because I think that's a better one, because you gain horrible regeneration for the Lord's army. Now, horrible regeneration is actually better for, you know, multiple units, because you would resurrect dead combatants. So, you know, for the worms, since they are single entity, it doesn't really work on them. Also, underground, they don't regenerate. And also, there is that little effect on the bottom that enabled if battle outcome is undecided. So as soon as you have won the battle, the regeneration stops. So you cannot regenerate further. And basic regeneration, with basic regeneration, you can. So there is that. This is a faction-wide bonus, so this is why this lord is really that good. Hit points plus 30% for every lord and hero. You will also gain more battle healing cap for, you know, your units, so that's really good. Poison attack isn't that good because you already have poison attack, and physical resistance also not that good. Because let's just see, which is my default army. I think it's this one that I, you know, showcased in the previous one. So here you want Diabolic Splendor, that's 5%, and we also have a 10% there. So it's exactly the same, and you also gain more because you have armor there and also missile resistance. But, you know, you have regeneration there and additional healing cap there. So that was one thing. You obviously want the Diabolic Splendor heroes because of the physical resistance that they provide for the army. But I've already discussed that, and I also want to discuss their missile and their weapon strength. I will try to link the Mammoth video because I talked about how the buildings are, you know, faction-wide, because you have missile resistance here, weapon strength there, but, you know, just check it out. And the last thing is this one, the Eagle Feather Torque. So all of your units in the army will receive barrier. So this is why everyone has a barrier here. And let's just see if I can show you how you can gain that one. I think I can, yes. Perfect. So say will be the test of that. So you gain this by raising the, you know, pillage and raise option with the Norskans. Because as you can see, I already have every single one of these items. You have a chance, I'm not sure what is the chance, it's like 5-10%. And one of them is that exact one, which is, where is it? It's that Eagle Feather Torque, as you can see. So yes, that's pretty good. You cannot get multiple of them, sadly. I wish you could. Maybe there is a cheese that you could do, but yeah, this is a pretty damn good item for them to buff them even further. And I think that's it. You know, you have technologies. The Lord traits, I didn't do that much trait farming with this one. We have Zhao Ming plus 5 armor. I think we have Miao Ying, yes, melee defense. And kinda that's it, yeah, there isn't that much. You could definitely buff this one further, cause I did a... Oh my goodness, where is it? It was an Elspeth one, right? Yeah, so explosive missile damage and missile radius for the Lord's army. it was barely anything, honestly. So their missile strength went up by like 4. It was like 4 or 5 extra missile strength, so that's not that much. You could also grab Marcus Wolfhard straight, that's also like 10% missile strength, right? And there are various other things that you can buff them, but I think they are pretty good unit. I wouldn't doomstack them. I also won't raid them because I don't know how to raid them. So yeah, I think that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new today. I definitely did that. You shouldn't withdraw all of your heroes because they're just gonna rout. If you want to see more doomstacks, maybe even a tier list, who knows, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment. What did you enjoy, what you didn't enjoy about this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.